Hello everyone, welcome to the Ahdurin region. I'm your host Ahdurin himself. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Legends EA already in progress. In the last episode, we all had weird dreams. There was the whole, hyperspace Lumios thing. And Corbo has called us all in for a big meeting that I presume is going to kick off the main plot of the DLC, and my voice can only go so high before it starts turning into like just voice or something. Or just lose it. Yeah, that's basically it. Naveen, what's up? We still don't know how we'll take care of that distortion above the tower, do we? No, we don't. I'm hoping Corbo has an answer for that. First a dream about Mega Starmie, then getting told to stay away. What a night. Yes, Lida had a weird dream in general. Anja, anything with you? Seems things are really coming to a head now. I agree. Hoopa, can you help us out here? That's not exactly what I was hoping for. And it looks like the other two have already left. Alright, so, let's waltz out of here. Let's go handle business, hopefully. Alrighty, before we do so, I do want to check and see if there's anything interesting going on. This is not what I want. Mission-wise, it doesn't look like there's anything new. That's cool. That'll make my job easier. In that, I'm just gonna go and handle this. Probably, you know. Alrighty, let's not bother with all the shenanigans. Let's waltz on in. I hope there's not another random battle group thing, which it doesn't look like it. That's a good sign. Yeah, let's waltz on in. Alrighty, here we go. Maybe. What? I thought I took the elevator. Why are we here? Wait, like, where are we? That's a good question. Also, where'd you guys come from? It's certainly not Corbo's office. Oh, that's interesting. Much as I'd love to be wrong, I think we're in hyperspace Lumios. Naveen, I would agree with you there. But how? Hoopa didn't open a distortion for us or anything. Right, Hoopa? Hoopa's like, I got no clue what's going on. Hello, Team MZ, what is the meaning of this? What, Jacinth? Miss Jacinth? Miss Jacinth? What? Jacinth, what are you doing here? Corbo did warn us that hyperspace Lumios could start merging with the real Lumios. Yeah, but Jacinth, what are you doing here? That hypothetical is looking more and more like our reality now. Oh, it really is getting into the end game here. No way, we can't let that happen. Especially not after you work so hard to prevent it. Easy now, let's all keep a cool head. Emma's here too? Alright. Emma, what's your read on the situation? Let's start with the facts. Give it to me, Emma. Come on, Detective Emma on the case. Normally, you all enter hyperspace Lumios using Koopa's powers, but this time you found yourself here without warning, right? That would be correct. Right, it's like bizarre. I'll say, especially since it also seems to have affected Jacinth and me. And unlike when Hoopa opens the way, there's no sign of a portal back to regular Lumios. So I guess we just need to find another way out of hyperspace Lumios? Oh, hello. Hey, oh, this is Corbo. Hey, did you lot take a special one-way trip to the Bizarro Zone, or was it just us? You too, Corbo? Mm-hmm. That's interesting. Then we're all stuck in here. Great, just great. Well, wandering around aimlessly isn't gonna do anyone any good if we can't find each other. Your group had better just head here, yeah? We're in a place that's surrounded by walls, so look for something like that. Surely they are the ones who should come and find us, no? They might be stuck, though. Hopefully once we meet up with Corbo, we'll be able to find a solution. Mm-hmm. Sounds like it's time to hunt for somewhere surrounded by walls. Alright, is everyone gonna follow me, or are we just gonna pretend like none of these people exist? More of the form, I guess. Alright, find Corbo and the others. Anja, what's up? No sign of that fine legendary Pokemon. I mean, you got one here, but I get your point. Mythical legend, or you get the gist. Naveen, I don't see any wild Pokemon. That's a good sign, at least. Haven't been in hyperspace Lumios in a while. I see it's just as weird and unsettling as before. I will say, I think this layout is slightly different. It seems like they've split up a little bit. A place surrounded by walls. If you're looking for a place surrounded by walls, we might have better luck searching from above. That is good advice. Mimi, what's up with you? Seems like Mimi's not sure what to do either. Jacinth? Anything with you? This is where you have all been conducting surveys, correct? That is correct. I don't see Tawny anywhere. I do want to talk to everybody. This is an opportunity for getting cool dialogue. And we might want to climb up here a little bit. Any advice, Karina? Getting zapped in hyperspace lumios would rattle anybody, huh? That is probably true. There's Tawny inside here. This is most of us. You got anything, Tawny? Gorbo said that they're in a place surrounded by walls. He doesn't mean a shopping arcade, right? No, I don't think so. What the? Hey. What's up with you, Ivor? Could it be a trading ground where I can break anything I want without being reprimanded? How long I've waited for such a place. I could even break that fountain right there. I guess. And then, wait. Tarragon's here? This here's about a fine bit of scaffolding. It'll support your weight if you wanted to make it for the rooftops. Alright, so I guess this is the area that I want to go through. Now I'm intrigued, because that means that the others are here as well. Although this seems like a dead end, right? Yep. I wasn't sure if it was like a wall that isn't a wall. I don't see anyone else. Actually, is that a pathway here? No, it's just, I'm losing track of the wall here. I think we want to go follow Tarragon. I do want to see if I can find anybody else, though. Wait a minute. Zach? Wow, I managed to reach a place that's not on any map. I must be one amazing driver. What are you doing here? You are a literal random trainer. And then there's somebody over there as well. A lot of scaffolding spots here. Wait, what? Mabel? What? If I knew this place was safe, I'd love to do some research into the relationship between Pokemon and hyperspace lumios. But I do value my own life. Alright, so we're just meeting everybody. And you are Yvonne. I faced you before. There's no one else in sight. This is a perfect place for a marathon. There are no obstacles at all. Okay. And you're... Wait. Grisham climbed up all this to see if he could spot anything from the roof. I hope it works, because I'm not a fan of this place. I am fascinated by this. Because we are seeing basically everybody we've ever met. Which makes me wonder. There's Jacinth. And then we're back here. I wonder... Me theory crafting here. Are we in my dream sequence? Or my dream scenario? Because we're meeting a bunch of people that I know particularly well. And the real answer to that is because of Yvonne and Zach. Zach, I know Tawny's met before, but Yvonne, I don't think there's a soul that's met them except me. Because that was just like a random match sort of thing. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna pop up over here. There we go. I don't think this is the right one, but I am hopeful that this will lead us somewhere. I don't actually want to talk to Corbeau if I find him, though. Because I do want to find everybody else. Although I get the feeling we're gonna all collapse in on ourselves anyway. There's... Oh, I'm struggling with names all of a sudden. There's Flare guy. Here he is. Grisham, there you go. That's it. Hey, Grisham. You can't let Lumios become whatever this is. You and Team MZ have my help. Alright, well... This sort of feels surrounded by walls. I don't think there's... Unless there's an opening there, I don't think there's much else. I don't see anybody else either. And... There's folks here as well. Hey. What's up with you guys? I have no idea where this place is, but it's giving me a real creepy kind of deja vu. Well, you kind of were in here, right? Gwen, we're in a place that can't be found. That is accurate. Okay. Oh, this is here. Okay, gotcha. So you're in here. There's Tawny. This leads over here. I don't think there's a pathway that way. I think that leads back to where we were previous. Did Dede? Like guarding the the tower or whatnot? That did I? Alright, we're back here. I'm intrigued by this. This is fun. I know for those of you that have played the DLC, I'm probably just wasting my time here, but I do find this kind of fun, of just looking around trying to find everybody that I can. Because I don't think this is the right answer, but I want to find the wrong answers, if that makes any sense. This feels too out of the way for it to be the right location here. Especially surrounded by walls, it's probably not going to be on the edge here. Let's see, where do we want to be? Around here? Yes, okay, we'll do that. We'll climb up this way. And that throws us here. I'm not sure where we're going from here. I don't think this one's particularly helpful. Right, this just leads to a dead end sort of thing. And that's not actually a platform we can go. Okay, so I don't think that one's helpful. Tarragon was over there, but I do want to try this one here. Right, so we'll pop up over here, climb up this, and take a left turn, I suppose. Go here, hello. That kind of leads us to a dead end. That one leads us towards something, I suppose. Although I don't know if this is much of anything either. Especially now that we're climbing down. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be leading towards much of anything either, which makes sense. I don't think that roof we can actually climb on, can we? No, it's not out. It's not protruding like most roofs are. Okay. Let's see. We've met Gwyn and Ivor. We've seen Tarragon and Canary. We've seen Grisham and Grizel. What other pairings are there? Are there any other pairings? I think those are the big three, right? Let's see. We've done this. Okay, I gotta find Tarragon again. That's what I need here. Right, I was here. There's Tarragon. And this might be it. Okay. I don't think there were any more pairings, right? We haven't seen either portion of them. Oh, well, there's the kid. Right? He's, Xavier, something like that? I do think it might be that area there, because that looks unfamiliar. Alright, oh, well, let's hope this is right. This is something, at least. Oh, Philip and Corbeau. Duh, obviously. I saw some scary-looking grown-ups over there. That's a good sign. I do want to wander around a little bit. Okay, we can climb around. This is definitely not the right area that we need to be going through, but I do want to keep walking around, just in case. We can find something cool. I do not want to jump, obviously, but there is something... Yes, dialogue. Let's see. Can I hop? I think I can hop there. I'm doing all this for one line of dialogue, but you understand how important this is, right? Oh, no, 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 mother of pearl. All right, well, at least we can climb this, I think. I hope. Please tell me I can climb this. Yes, okay, all right, good, that's good. That would really suck if that's like secret dialogue, not secret, but like dialogue and you can't access it unless you fall off. What's up with you? I guess maybe that's an alternate path or something. I'm telling you right now, this dialogue better be worth it. I'm gonna fall off again. Oh my gosh, I am struggling terribly at that. Holy smokes. All right, you guys don't need to see me struggle through all this. They give you one plank, and then I start off like falling off the edge. I almost fell off right there. Okay. Let's do this the proper way. Maybe I gotta walk it, that's probably it. You'd think after playing this game for a few months now, I'd be able to do this, but that would be a no. I'm just spamming the A button as well in case I fall off. Alright. Please give me good dialogue here. Even when I don't want to run, I'm like, alright, what's up? Laban, talk to me. Well, at least now you know as well as I do how it feels to hit a dead end. Laban, that's all I wanted. Okie doke. Two dangerous dudes were that away. Okay, we done, Canary Tarragon, Laban Jacint, Gwyn Ivor, Canary Tarragon. I don't know if I said that twice. I think we're good now, right? Obviously, I need to climb back up there, which is gonna take a second. But I think we have found everybody. If we have not, that's on me. I'm gonna be honest. For not remembering them in the first place. But I think we have gotten everybody. So I'm gonna climb up all this. You guys don't need to worry about this. We're just gonna meet up where Xavier or Zavi or that guy. We're gonna wait until we get there. Okay, I lied. There is a pathway up here. And so now I'm intrigued. Because we can walk around, find this area. This is where Jacinth is, as you can see. But also, there's a ladder here. And I kind of want to see what's here. I spent 20 minutes doing this episode and we've done basically nothing. Is there anybody down here? There's a ladder, worst case scenario. There you are. I don't see anybody, at least. Come on. Alright, well, there's a ladder here so I can fall. I do want. Yes, there is somebody. You, Rintaro. I faced you before, right? What kind of offering should we have on our menu in a hyperspace restaurant? Yes, I'm happy I found this. Alright. Now I think we've seen everybody. If we haven't, that's on me. But I feel very happy about this. This is time well spent. Right, we are done, right? Hold up. Now I'm curious. There's Karina. We know Laban's up there. And this leads us here, which leads into Ivor's spot. And we've searched through all that. Okay, I am 95% sure we've seen everything. Right? There's nothing down. There wouldn't be anything down here. Trying to get a good look here. I'm fairly certain there's nothing down here. Yep, nothing. Okay. Alright. If I have missed anything, let me know. I'm going to be very sad, but I will be happy that you told me. For now, though, let's actually progress with the plot. Where I am fairly certain that both Kobo and Philippe are going to be down here. This is all new to us. Right? Yep. There they are, along with somebody else. I couldn't see who it was. Just trying to take a quick look around in case anyone wants to show up here. Oop, don't fall. This, I think, is where Mabel was, right? Yes, let me go over there. Alright, let's drop down. See what we're looking at. Boom. What are we looking at? Oh, we got all three of these folks. Alright, cool beans. Aha, the rescue team arrives. Yeah, the whole squad here. Looks like Lumios is in big time trouble again. Anyone got a good guesses as to what's causing our current predicament? Distortion above the tower? That seems to be the case. Vinny's here as well. To be more precise, power appears to be building within the hyperspace distortion over the tower, and that power is distorting the real Lumios. Which means that not only are Pokemon from hyperspace Lumios appearing in our world, but people from the real world are also being warped into hyperspace Lumios. Makes sense? We know the most about this whole place too. I guess our subconscious minds were more susceptible to hyperspace's influence. But if these powers keep growing, every person and Pokemon and Lumios could end up here. And it's time. In time, it's possible that no one will be able to return to the real Lumios. Like, no way. That's not good. That's, like, not happening. We can't let it happen. We've got to protect Lumios. Yes, of course. What's that? Hello? Oh, this can't be good. We're getting these visions. And here comes something. And we're back in the room. Okay, interesting. Also, you're on your table? Huh, looks like we're back. Alright, well, that's intriguing. The experience we all just shared suggests that hyperspace Lumios may indeed be merging with the real Lumios, and it's only beginning. Yeah, but how much time do we have left? Remember how hyperspace Lumios would get unstable if 4 or more people went in at once? Think about how many folks we had in there just now. Sure didn't look unstable to me. I bet it won't be very long before every person and Pokemon and Lumios can get swallowed up. We can stop it if we figure out what's going on with that big distortion above the tower, right? That's the hope, yeah. No matter what it takes, we'll put a stop to our world merging with hyperspace Lumios. We didn't work so hard to protect Lumios just to watch it turn into some nightmare zone, yeah? Like almost whispering at this point. Anyway, let's get back to why I called you all here in the first place. We finally managed to learn something new. Oh, that's different. Hey, applause. Clap, clap. Flattering me won't change what we learned, you know. Oh, that's not good. Sounds like it's bad news. What have we learned here? We learned that hyperspace Lumios is being created and sustained by a single Pokemon. One Pokemon is doing all this? Just like one Pokemon? What Pokemon could be capable of all this? That's what I'm wondering. Well, this Pokemon spent a long time exposed to the unbridled mega power from when the tower went on its rampage. Okay. That explains why the distortion above the tower is too intense for us to get a read on it. Uh-huh. Right, I'm with you here. So all that mega power is causing the Pokemon to generate this strange other world. It sounds like this Pokemon might go rogue. We've got to save it and catch it. Excuse me. Yeah, what's up? Once we save that poor Pokemon, will hyperspace Lumios disappear forever? That's an interesting question. If it disappears and takes with it my dream of catching the fine legendary Pokemon I'm after, I'll understand. Don't worry. Anja, I got you, okay? You're looking for Rayquaza, right? There's a region called the Hoenn region. Lyda knows about this. Way back when, there was this whole thing about land and sea fighting against each other, and then air came to stop it. Like, there was a different version of Ahdurin that solved that issue. Anyway, he's got a Rayquaza. So if you want to go over there and solve it, you can ask him to borrow it, or he might give it to you, honestly. My dream isn't worth the suffering of everyone here in Lumios. Anja here being real mature. That's very thoughtful of you, kid. I'm touched. Here's the deal. Once we handle the Pokemon causing all this, hyperspace Lumios should finally stop expanding. That doesn't mean it'll disappear right away. According to our calculations, it'll linger for a bit. Hopefully long enough for you to follow your dream. Well, alright. Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Corbell, and Anja too, for being so understanding. But there's still a problem. How are we supposed to get to the huge distortion above the tower? Even with Hoopa's help, it seems beyond us. Hoopa's like, yeah, that's too much. If only I were capable of making even better donuts for you all. Now, here's the thing. We did just get the Ultra Space Super Hyper Deluxe 10 out of 10 version of the butter. That might be helpful. Like, I don't think this one's your responsibility, Anja. Your donuts have been nothing but, like, great. Yeah, this is something here. I wonder if there's some other way to power up our donuts. Something we haven't tried yet. Any ideas, Doran? I don't know. Am I gonna get some ideas here? Mega Evolution or Keystone? Yeah, sure, why not? Mega Evolution. Try that. We just throw a Mega Evolution stone there. Huh? Like, what are you talking about, Doran? I get it, and I think you've got it. We'll feed Hoopa a donut that we infuse with the power of Mega Evolution. We gonna get Mega Hoopa? Huh. Hoopa might not be able to Mega Evolve, but I bet a donut like that would bring out some really wild power anyway. I rather like the idea of a Mega Donut. Mega Donut. Mega Donut. Wait a minute, this is all just a reveal for another Mystery Dungeon game, isn't it? I see through this. There are donuts in Mystery Dungeon. I see the pieces. I understand now. Got a nice ring to it. I'm about 80... Now, it's been a while. But I'm pretty sure there is a such thing as a Mega Donut. There is. There are Mega Donuts. I think this is in Gates to Infinity. Based on what Bulbapedia is telling me. Yeah, if it's introduced in Gen 5, that would make sense for it to be in Gates to Infinity. That's what it... We've been in Mystery Dungeon the whole time, guys. I understand it now. The whole story makes sense. We're trying to bring back the Mystery Dungeon franchise. That's what the DLC is about. That makes sense, he says, lying through his teeth, praying. Although I have heard that Poketopia is, like, not Mystery Dungeon, but Mystery... What if Mystery Dungeon doesn't have the world-ending thing? I don't know, actually, now that I think about it. I'm saying this out loud without knowing the actual plot of Poketopia. I know nothing about Poketopia, besides whatever was revealed in the Direct. So, for all I know, there is a world-ending disaster. Just shrugged my shoulders. Anyway, got a nice ring to it. If we combine the power of all of our wonderful Mega Evolution users... Oh, this is Anja. If we combine the power of all our wonderful Mega Evolution users, I think this ought to work. Woo. Right. We need more than Team MZ. It's time to bring our Ragtech Crisis team back together. And a plan like this needs a name. We'll call it... Let me think of a good name here. Flick of the hair. And... Operation Mega Donut. Facts. Using a donut of mine to awaken a power in Hoopa on par with Mega Evolution? Wonderful. It'll be as though we are Mega Evolving as well. Hoopa's gonna Mega Evolve. Hoopa, you have a different form. We're just not gonna address that one, by the way? Now that we got ourselves a plan, you know what it's time for? Go out there and survey Hyperspace Lumia so we can do our thing. I'm counting on you, Ahdurin. Just leave it to us. Leave it to me? Leave it to the squad. You're a real character, you know that? That's fun. How many Mega Evolution users do we have? We've got me, Tawny, Lyda, Naveen, Philip Corbeau, Jacinth Laban, Tarragon Canary, Grisham Grizel. Am I missing anyone? That's 12 right there. There's probably some others that I can't think of. 50,000 points! Yeah, boy. Yikes. Well, let's see. With 50,000 points needed, this is going to take a minute. Thank you for the poison jab, by the way. Your reward for this next research level will be TM for Heat Wave. This fire type special move lets you strike right at the ground where your opponents stand. How far can we go here? You get the shiny charm at level 50. I assume that's when you unlock everything. Let's see. Is there? We keep getting moves for a while here. Some bottle caps. We are a ways away. I can tell. Okay. Well, I guess that does make sense. Yeah. Complete the Pokedex. You get the shiny charm. That's probably accurate. All right. For the sake of convenience, I am going to end the episode here. I do not know how I necessarily want to do the next thing. I might make it one giant episode of missions, of these hyperspace missions. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. And I see there are a few... Okay, so here's what we'll do, actually. So I'm going to end the episode here. In the next episode, I'm going to combine these bonus missions here with the actual exploring of these wormholes. And then the following episode, I think I will make it one giant wormhole after wormhole after wormhole sort of thing. So, as a result of that, I might just put filler or point gathering or something like that. So you don't necessarily have to watch that, but I'll do all of that in not the next one, the one afterwards. And then the one after that should be plot related. Hopefully. I have no idea how that's going to turn out, but I think that'll turn out decently well. And then from there, I think we'll be almost done with the DLC. So I'm not going to put this as a question today now. I might put this a little bit later. But start thinking of suggestions and ideas for what series we do next here. As we're getting close to the end of this. Or what else I can do in Legend Z if there's something else that I'm missing. I might do, after the DLC is over, one or two of the side mission things that are kind of involved. And then we'll be done. Legend Z will be complete, and we'll move on to something else, whatever that might be. So, I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you, everyone, for listening, watching, and supporting in any way, shape, or form that you do. Until next time, take care.